First, I'm really excited to race again.
I'm super happy that I'm able to skate and to able to race.
I felt really happy to be back.
It took quite some weeks and months.
If you are a professional athlete, it's not a big deal.
We got off and went downstairs and got driven by these Porsches.
So we were just happy to be back on the ice racing.
I miss this feeling for so much.
We saw some really nice races.
Come on, bring it on.
Большое спасибо, ISU.
First, I'm really excited to race again. It's amazing that we can do this in such a year and such circumstances. So I'm really happy it's going through. Yeah, it's not normal circumstances and it's feeling much different than before. We have to be at the hotel, we can't go outside, we can't even eat at the restaurant, we have to eat in our rooms. It's much different, but I think I'm experienced enough of a skater that I can handle it.
I'm super happy that I'm able to skate and to able to race. I think everyone, including me, really missed racing international. So I'm super happy that all the things we have to do, like testing and wearing a mask and everything, and that I'm happy that we are able to compete and that we can skate against each other. And I think I'm not the only one, so I'm happy everyone is doing their best. Yeah.
I felt really happy to be back, honestly. I felt like maybe purpose again, because when you're training for a long time and you don't know if you'll be able to race and when you'll be able to race, you lose that, again, motivation and feeling of purpose. But when I got back to European Championship, it felt really good. I was happy.
Well, yeah, the feeling to getting on the ice without Lara is, of course, it's hard, and of course we all really miss her.
Yeah, losing someone in that way was really weird though.
So yeah, it's super sad she's not here anymore, and we all really, really miss her, and super sad what happened to her. And yeah, it's like a horror. It's awful. We really miss her, and but we have to do our best, and we got a heart on our suit, so she's always with us, and when we go on the ice, she's always with us. So yeah, we know she's there, but yeah, sad enough, not on the ice anymore. Yeah.
Well, definitely with the pandemic situation, it was extremely difficult to get a whole calendar for the season prepared, finding the right organizing committees willing to put in place all the necessary procedures and guidelines, and it took quite some weeks and months talking about it and finding the best possible solutions together with the organizing committee to implement all the measures and make sure that all the athletes, the participants, the officials, the volunteers can be in a safe environment, and we can have a good event organized and have it running smoothly and safe.
Я думаю, что в первую очередь нужно сказать большое спасибо за проведение соревнований такого уровня. Это ISU, это Международная федерация. Я им действительно очень благодарен. Большое спасибо, потому что провести соревнования в такое непростое время. Мне кажется, что это небольшой подвиг, и поэтому большое спасибо ISU.
Finally here. We have all been patient and fighting through this difficult year, so we are just happy to be back on the ice racing.
So before traveling, we had to get a negative test the day before, and then we flew from Salt Lake to Atlanta, and in Atlanta we had to get another negative test before traveling here. And we were treated really well at the airports and everything, like in Atlanta. From getting off the plane, instead of like going down the ramp, we got off like and went downstairs and got driven by like these Porsches to the Delta Sky Club and had like a whole room to ourselves and could eat anything, and it was really nice. And then coming here from the Amsterdam airport, we had to go back for a negative test and get quarantine until that test came back. And so overall, like, I think we all felt really safe traveling too, compared to like how we anticipated it being and everything. Like, we were treated so well.
I'm really excited. I'm really happy. It's been a hard year, tough year for me. COVID and getting injured in July. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy to be back and be back at the World Championships. I think it's a really good opportunity for me to demonstrate to myself what I'm capable of doing, and I'm really happy. Like, overall, I just want to race and skate and enjoy it. Most of all, that I missed this feeling for so much.
I'm really happy. Like, I'm happy to be back, happy to have trainings, and happy to see the other. It was definitely a tough time for me, like staying at home, like not training and missing the trainings. And I only had one thing, like time to think about like what I want to achieve. Like, I put myself together, and I thought when I came back to training, I thought I was strong, but it wasn't easy to come back. Like, you had to start everything from the beginning, and it was a difficult time. But I think if you are a professional athlete, it's not a big deal.
Having this somehow some uncertainties whether there would be competitions or not was definitely, in my opinion, a very difficult moment for the athletes. And so they really wanted to compete, and we saw some really nice races and the normal way of skating and trying to win a competition. So they were eager to show what they could perform and what they could deliver.
But come on, bring it on.
For short track, for sure, it has been a victory.
Everybody was working together to create an outstanding event.
We would be grateful, and we are grateful.
When you crash, it's painful.
Right now, yeah, short track is my family and it's my team.
We're just hoping to race someday.
We are lucky people.
There's no tactic, there is brother loves.